And there we have it. So welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, Mikey. We missed you.
Thanks. I missed you guys.
All right, so last episode, the Knights of Victoria uncovered the laboratory that seemed to be the source of the spider creature plague that has been terrorizing South London. The basement of the abandoned butcher shop had been turned into a mad scientist's laboratory where a once human female had been conducting experiments on the homeless of the area. While searching the lab, the scientist, now identified as Antonia Black, attempted to flee while Bendigo Jack, Henry, and Charlie faced off with a pair of Chitin, but was thwarted in her escape by Moira and Hieronymus. Antonia was brought back to the Athenaeum, where she was questioned, and you discovered that she was conducting these experiments in search of a cure for her condition, which had manifested some 15 years prior. Her mother had died in childbirth, succumbing to the same disease, and Antonia has been educating herself in science and magic in search of a cure. Unfortunately, one of her subjects recently overpowered her and escaped into the night several weeks ago, and she and her other experiments have been plagued with a mysterious psychic call urging them to follow its source. Antonia is too afraid of what this entity might be, but one of the other Chitin that you had captured in the alleys of London earlier, that still has some sense of his faculties, has agreed to assist the group in following the source of the call. At this point, arrangements have been made for the Chitin to be released under your care, and you are preparing to leave in search of answers to who or what may be behind this mystery. So at this point, you guys are still at the Athenaeum and getting ready to head out in search of whatever it is that is sending out this psychic call, attempting to call these Chitin spider creatures to come to it.
Grab what you need to.
And PowerPoints should be back up to their norm at this point. Did anybody receive any wounds last time? Other than Mike, who had his face smashed into the gate.
Sorry, Mike.
That's how we got you out, Mike. We just knocked you out right at the very beginning. So nobody else had any wounds? Okay, so just make sure that your PowerPoints have replenished at this point. There's been plenty of time for that to happen.
Plenty of time for me to recharge.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you have that little Chitin, the pitiful little Chitin, that you guys captured in your first face-off with them, who has stepped up and seems to be brave enough to help lead you to where he is being called.
So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go and get him some food. Okay. So I'm wondering if somewhere in the lab, they might have some rodent specimens that I can have.
Yeah, I think you might be able to work that out. I would say probably you'll want to talk to Dr. Jekyll.
Okay. Am I knocking on his door?
Sure.
Dr. Jekyll, are you in there?
Yes, do come in.
Austin. Okay. I need to have some sustenance for the Chitin. Say it again.
Chitin.
Chitin. The Chitin who is going to lead us to whatever this mysterious call is. I trust him. I want to have an incentive for him, which is food, so that he doesn't try to attack something on our way out. Is there?
I would imagine we have been feeding him. Unfortunately, like a vampire, he does drink blood. And we have been feeding him rats, which we have been able to procure fairly easily. But if you're going to be taking it along with you, I would say perhaps just taking several bottles of blood would probably do you for your journey.
Okay, I would really appreciate that, and I'll put them in my bag.
Yeah, he'll grab some from the lab for you and let you have those.
Great, thank you.
So,
No, I was just going to say I'm going to go back to my little Chitin friend.
Okay.
Go ahead, Andy.
well, I was going to ask if I can go down to Adam, our tinker guys,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
I want to see if I can take the weapon that I commandeered, the sonic emitter, and work it into my parabolic, so I can switch that back and forth, so that weapon now becomes part of my system.
You can, but that's going to take some time.
Okay.
So I would say at this point, if you want to do that, you can, but you're going to have to leave it with him to be able to do that. So that would be up to you if you want to leave it behind for this mission.
We'll give it a try. We'll give it a try. See how it works.
Taking it with you, or
Yep.
yeah, just to test it.
Yep.
Okay. Yep,
Okay.
that would be fine.
I didn't know if we had enough time for me to have done that.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay.
Since time kind of seems to be of the essence here, we really don't know how long it takes for a chitin mutate to become a full spider creature. So this guy that you have at your disposal right now could potentially change at any moment.
Nice.
And
Okay.
we don't know how long it takes. It may be very quick, or it may take several hours for him to change. You haven't been able to witness that at this point. So if he is leading you, it's best to do it while he still has, some of his faculties. Now, the interesting thing is that compared to some of the others that you guys have interacted with, Bendigo did speak with one in the dungeon area. He was very repetitive in most of his conversation and really was not able to communicate very well. Now, this one actually still is able to communicate rather well at this point. And it's, Dana, do me a favor, give me I think probably a notice roll.
Okay.
Yeah, notice.
My high die is 5 on that.
Okay. You kind of deduce that he might actually have been the one that actually escaped Antonia's little dungeon area down there, because he made mention at one point of remembering where it was that he came from.
Mm-hmm.
And if that is the case, it's possible that these other creatures, he had a part in creating them in some way.
Okay. Interesting.
So these other creatures actually, if that is the case, they have actually progressed through this transformation faster than what he has. Okay.
Gotcha.
So what do you guys want to do?
Should we put this guy kind of on a leash in case he gets away from us?
I don't think we need a leash, but I was going to ask, is there any of the webbing that we collected that we can take? Because we know that holds them. I don't know if...
Nowhere near enough, no. Mm-mm.
All right, never mind then.
And
I think we'll be okay.
After a certain amount of time, that stuff does start to deteriorate.
Oh.
So Yeah, the stuff that you would have brought back like 2 days ago is already starting to kind of come apart. It's something that well, I'll give too much information if I say anything more, so that I won't say it.
It's not useful anymore. Okay, that's
Mhm.
fine. I don't think he needs to be on a leash. I think I will tell him he needs to listen to me, and I have blood for him to drink, and we'll set some rules, and I think he'll listen to us. Do you trust me?
Famous last words, right?
You can be suspicious. That's
Oh,
fine.
well.
We always have other means to take care of him if we need to.
That is true. But I think he's different. So there's something different about him compared to the others. So, and I tell them what I suspect, which I won't repeat. So, but I'm going to go into his cell and just have a little chat. I don't think it'll take long before
Okay.
we take off. If
Okay.
anyone wants to come with, you can.
Looks like you're on your own.
All right, I'm in there. First, I'm gonna hold out a bottle of blood to him.
And he nods and kind of gently reaches up and takes it from you, and
Okay.
then takes a drink out of it.
You don't remember your name, do you?
No name.
Would you like a new name?
You give to me.
I can give you a name, or you can choose one yourself.
You give.
How about Peter?
Peter.
Is that acceptable?
Peter.
Peter, I need you to listen very carefully to me. Can you do that?
I listen.
We're going to take you with us, and I need you to listen very carefully to everything I tell you. If I don't tell you to stop doing something, then you stop. Do you understand?
I listen.
We really need your help.
I help. Pretty lady.
So can I put my faith in you? If we take you out there?
I help.
All right. I believe you. Let's go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You walk out.
Okay. And he follows gingerly behind you by about 3 steps. And he is kind of crouched over and has just a little bit of a limp.
Okay.
But he follows you out.
I guess I'm gonna meet up with the gang wherever they are.
Okay. All right. So you guys can gather up in the alley back behind Parliament. It seems to be kind of the place where, a lot of these little adventures begin. And they do have a carriage that, it is usable for you to get you at least back to South London, at least in the area, so that you can kind of begin your trek. So if you're all amenable to jumping on board, then you can fast forward to South London in Southwark.
Let's go.
The carriage leads you into the area, and as it gets kind of close to the area of Antonia's laboratory, the butcher shop, you can see Peter now becoming a little bit more kind of antsy in the back of the carriage and kind of looking out the windows and almost sniffing to a certain extent. But you can see his demeanor has changed. He seems to have gotten very nervous at this point. And he says, "Out."
You sense something?
Out now.
We'll follow you where you go.
We go.
All right, let's go.
And he hops down out of the carriage and kind of looks both ways, and then he kind of scuttles off past Antonia's laboratory. And he kind of weaves in and out of the alleys as the late evening fog begins to creep on the streets of London. As he travels, you can see that this discomfort is very prevalent as he kind of continually just winces and occasionally grabs at his head as though something is kind of hurting his brain. And he weaves down alleyways and cobblestone streets until he reaches a particular manhole cover in the sidewalk in another underground construction area. And he says, "Here, strongest here." And he points to the manhole cover.
Thank you, Peter. You guys ready to go down the tunnel again?
Oh boy.
Everything's on the top.
Nope.
I reckon it's about as ready as I'm going to be.
All right.
Let's go.
All right, and you should be transporting on your map to the tunnel system. There's a ladder that leads down into the sewer system from this access point. And when you reach the bottom, it is extremely dark down here and nearly impossible to see without some sort of light source or dark vision.
I'm gonna turn on my dark sight.
Yeah, me too.
And needless to say, it's cold and it's dank, and the smell down here is just overpowering. To the point where it's possible you might even need to make a vigor roll. It's way worse than where Christy, you, and Dana were the last time. You're really in the thick of the sewer system here at this point. So everybody, if you will, give me a vigor roll. Your target number is 4.
Which I don't have to.
Got an 8.
I got
That's true.
2 and a 3.
2 and a 3.
I got
Got a total of 8.
Okay.
I have 4 on my regular die, which is my highest on the regular die. So do
Okay.
I roll that one again?
Nope. Yes. Yeah, you can roll it again. As long as it's the highest number on a die, always roll that again.
And I got another 4. I guess
so
I'm
it's 8.
vigorous right now.
Yeah.
Thank God. And a 1.
Okay. Henry, what'd you get?
4.
Okay. All right. So it sounds like everybody made it except for Father Mapple. Father Mapple gets down there, and it may have just been the concussion that he received last time, but the smell is just too much for you, and whatever lunch you had earlier today just comes out.
Oh, gross.
Please spray on Henry's shoes. Please tell me you sprayed on Henry's shoes.
Robot. Your business. By the way, I'm while he's throwing up, I'm attaching an Edison light bulb onto my cane
Okay.
to illuminate things.
Cool.
Can I give him something for his stomach? I've probably got some ginger in my satchel.
Oh,
Oh Jesus, we're killing vampires for God's sakes. You don't need to take care of the little baby over there.
I'll be fine. I just haven't got my sea legs back yet.
I almost used the flamethrower to put some light in here, but I'm really glad, given the fumes, that I didn't.
Well, it's really probably a good thing you didn't, because as soon as Henry gets the light going down here, not too far in front of you, about maybe 20 feet in front of you, you see this entire catacomb is just covered in a series of webs. And they're all about the thickness of a pencil. So these aren't your typical cobwebs for sure. And with that in mind, this is kind of rough terrain that we're dealing with down here. And if you are wanting to move quietly and carefully, you're going to have to move at half speed as you move through these tunnels. And what I will need for you to do once you move about 20 feet from where you're at, who's going to take the lead here?
Henry has the light, right?
Henry does have the light. He may have just volunteered himself.
I've got a leg. We're gonna be walking slow. But that's okay. I'll go for it first, and I'll sort of drag my leg along.
All right.
I might drag it quietly if you can.
I'm doing my best. God damn it!
So this area,
I got my light.
You got your light. This area here in the center is all just a nasty greenish brown liquid here in the middle. So in order to move, you're going to have to move along the side areas here or here. So I'll let you guys move where you want to go.
How many squares?
Hey, Haranabot, do you want to check out that liquid down there and see if it's okay?
That's quite all right. I will abstain from that.
If Henry is in the lead, it's going to be half of his pace, which I think
You're
is
all gonna
5.
be like, Jesus Christ, can we just get my pace is 5?
Can we just drag Henry along?
You can, yeah.
Someone else just take my cane. No one touches my cane.
All right. I'll bring up the rear.
And then once you reach this spot right here that I'm pointing at, that's about 20 feet ahead of where Bendigo is right now. That's where the webbing kind of begins. And at that point, the entire party is going to need to roll athletics.
Oh, not my strong point. You got the old man leading the group.
Oh, God.
All right. We'll start with Henry. What'd you get?
So at what point can I say I'm going to use a Benny to roll again?
Well, what I'm looking for here is just a majority of you that succeed.
All right.
Okay.
I got a 2.
Okay.
So I did not succeed.
Charlie?
4.
Maple?
I got a 5 and a 6.
Okay.
So I can re-roll the 6.
Okay, that's fine. You don't even have to re-roll it. That's no problem. Well, actually, go ahead, because if you got if you get a raise, then you can probably help somebody else out that failed it.
Okay, the second roll was a 5.
Okay. Okay. Bendigo?
4.
Got a 4. Moira?
Snake eyes. I got
Oh, no.
1, I know.
Okay.
Can I use it?
You can, but you may not need to. Hieronymus?
A 6.
6. Okay. With Mapple's raise, your failure has been kind of canceled. So he kind of catches you just as you're in a position where you're going to hit one of those webs. So you're able to maneuver through there okay. Hair maybe kind of gets caught up in it, but not enough to really get you caught in it. Okay. So Henry, lead on.
All right. We proceed forward.
And you can
Forward
take
we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can take a total of 4 moves without having to roll another athletics.
So, can I try just to cut through with my Tesla Enhanced Reaper?
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm.
Okay. See if we can't strong arm our way through this stuff. So let's see. It's gonna be.
You're gonna go in front then, right?
Well, yeah, I'll step in front just to try this out. So, that be? It's not really fighting. Would that be under strength?
Yeah. Athletics.
Athletics. Okay.
Mhm.
So an 8. So a 5 and a 5. So 5.
Okay. All right. So you start slicing through, and it comes apart like butter. Doesn't really give you too much resistance. Andy, since you then would be in the front, I'm going to move you up towards the front here.
Okay. There you go.
Roll a notice.
Uh-oh. 6. 5. 8.
Okay. So you hear 2 things. Number 1, off in the distance, you can hear the sound of someone moaning.
Okay. Do you guys hear that?
And then you also hear this. You didn't hear that until you started cutting the webs.
Oh.
Are they copulating?
Wait. The webs or whatever I hear.
No, I think
The moaning.
the movement.
Oh no, it's not a good type of moan.
Thinking more spiders.
No. I'm gonna use the parabolic microphone to see if I can hear better, because that's got a 200-yard range.
Okay.
So, what did I roll for that?
Notice.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. 6, 2, 5.
All right, and you're just pointing it down the tunnel ahead of you, I assume,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, that chittering sound, that you hear a lot of that.
Okay.
And it's also kind of giving you a little bit of, you can kind of see a little bit of vibration in the webs itself.
Oh crap.
The moaning, you can hear that as well, and there is probably at least 2 more voices that kind of chime in with that as well. It is completely separate from that chittering sound.
But they're all moaning.
You do hear moaning, yes.
Okay.
At least 3 individuals, at least.
Okay. So, guys, I hear about 3 different people. They're all moaning, not to the same extent as our good friend here when he's walking, but there's also something coming on the webs.
Something coming on the what?
The webs, yes. Like a lot of something is coming on the webs.
Christy and Dana, there they go.
Hey.
Is that one?
If I keep cutting through this stuff, we may end up having a bigger problem here.
Yeah, mate. Maybe don't cut through it.
But we're gonna have to get through it to move on.
Well, can we light it on fire?
We can try.
That might work too well.
I mean, at least that way they couldn't come crawling towards us, right? I mean, they'd all fall down in this muck and nasty stuff.
Yeah. Who still has the flamethrowers?
I mean, I've
Is
got
there
one.
anything
and-
else flammable on our part of the cavern? We don't want the whole thing to go up in flames and explode.
Yeah, when he cut some, did there a couple strands fall down?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've still got some of the kerosene.
Mm-hmm.
There's
So
no gas in the chamber, is there?
Well, you're in the middle of a sewer.
So there's gonna be methane.
I would not light anything on fire.
I wouldn't either.
all right.
Agree.
So if this place is full of
I will
Nasties.
tell you this as your game master. If you roll 2 1s, whole place goes up.
End of story. Yeah.
But that's why we have bennies.
I could have spent a minute just to they were alive.
Alright. So our choices is we can walk through this. The choices are we can walk through this thing at a very slow pace. We can cut through it, but it's going to cause more things to come our way. Or we take a chance of setting all this on fire and we go from there.
Why don't we have Peter lead the way? I mean, these are his blokes, right?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask him if he knew how many for sure and what was going on, if he could see or feel that. I'm gonna ask him that. Peter, you know what's going on?
Let me just put a little token over here for you. There you go. There's old Peter. More here, like me. Hear them.
Yeah, but what's the little sounds?
That sound.
Yeah.
That's his people.
Oh, those are all his people.
That's what he's sensing. Yes.
Oh.
Are there other people not like you, Peter, down there? Maybe humans?
I don't know. I maybe.
Why don't we just start a ruckus and invite all the monsters to us and fight them where we are?
Well, the other thing I can do is use that sonic emitter that we picked up from the lady, which maybe is why she has this thing, is so that she could come down here, because that will distract.
Or call them. Let's find out.
But it'll also make them vulnerable because they'll be distracted.
Sure.
So,
Do you all reckon we ought to split up? Maybe some of us go to the other side?
there's gigantic pipes on the other side.
Can we
not
climb?
go-
Can we get under them or over them?
You could climb over them.
Ah.
They're maybe about 4 feet tall.
Well, I just wonder because right now they're all going to funnel in here and we can't all fight them really separately. But if we were to split up, we could at least get some cross shots if they all came running. Maybe confuse them. They won't know what's happening.
That is true. All right.
That's a good idea.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Let's
Nobody's ever told me that before. Oh, wish you would have been awake in the last fight. I wasn't doing too well. It would have been nice to have a little bit of positive reinforcement.
I'll make my way over there so I can shoot some shots from afar if I
Okay.
need to.
I'll come with you.
Anything happening?
Yeah, but it's gonna take a round for Henry to get over there. So
More
I'm
than
going to
a
carry
round.
him.
Okay.
all right. So I'm gonna try this thing out. How do I get a high range? If it's a 6, 12, or 24.
That is 6 is short range.
Yeah.
12
is
is medium, and 24 is long range. So
Okay.
you get a minus to each one of those. I think it's a minus 2, I think, to each one of those.
Oh, okay. Under for shooting.
Let's see, range. Penalty is 93. Yeah, so for short range, there's no penalties. For medium, it's a -2. For long, it's a -4.
Okay.
So whatever
Alright.
you roll, you subtract either 2 or 4 from, depending on the range.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pull one of my weapons
Okay.
in one hand, and then I've got this other device, this emitter, in my other hand.
Okay.
So, okay.
All right. So what you
Do
gonna
this. Let's do this thing. I'm going to try to shoot in that emitter and see what happens here, guys. Anybody got a better idea? Okay.
Blow it up.
All right. That is a big O5.
Okay, so you shoot just out into the tunnel. And as soon as you press that, you can feel the vibration coming off of this thing. And it causes your hand to just kind of vibrate. And from your vantage point, you don't hear anything. But off in the distance, you hear multitudes of coming from somewhere in the tunnels up ahead. And you can feel now the vibrations of those webs now really getting stronger.
Okay. But we still can't see anything.
Well, now you can.
No.
Because out of the corners, 2 of these Chitin mutates have now appeared in your vision, and they are now just booking it towards you guys. And we are now in initiative, and I pre-rolled that for everybody, and Jonah is number 1 with a Jack of Diamonds.
All right.
With Moira on deck with a 9 of Hearts.
Am I close enough where I could kind of get within hand-to-hand range?
What's your move?
Pace
Or pace?
is 6.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would put you about right here. Now you can run, which you could take a D6 and roll that, and move that amount of spaces above your pace.
Okay. I'll do that because I'm on the left side there.
Yep.
So I rolled a 6.
Okay. So yeah, that'll get you to him.
Okay. I'll do that, and I'll just try to run him through with my harpoon.
Okay. Go ahead and move yourself to the creature of your choice.
Okay. I'll go to this creature here.
I don't know why I keep moving forward.
Oh wait, that was me.
Don't put me there.
All right, I'll put you back where you were, and I'll put me. There we go.
There we go. Oh, okay. Well, that's all right. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's pretty close. You'd get right there.
Gotcha. Is that within striking range there?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, then I'll just try to just stab with 2 hands with the harpoon.
Okay. And that's fighting.
I got a 7 and a 1.
Okay, so you're 7. That's good enough to hit. And that's against his parry, which is a 5. So yeah, you hit.
Okay.
Okay, and then you're going to roll damage.
All right, and that is strength plus d6. That is 8. So it's 8 plus whatever the d6 is?
You're going to roll.
Roll both.
Both. Mm-hmm.
I got 2 1s.
2 1s. Okay. And then on both of them?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you don't fail that. So that's one good thing about rolling damage. You don't fail damage, but you do 2 points of damage, which is not enough. So he's got that chitin armor on him. So you glance off of his shoulder, but it doesn't seem to do any damage. Moira, you're up.
Okay.
Warwick is on deck.
As I see the dude come around the corner, I yell back to Peter to get down and stay where he is until I tell him to move. So hopefully he'll hide behind this pipe.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my elemental manipulation and cause a wave of poopy water to... I guess I'll get the other guy. Can I get the other guy from
Sure.
that far away?
Yeah, I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's about 7 squares away from you. What's your range on that?
Let's see. I don't have range written down, of course.
Okay, elemental manipulation.
I apologize for that. Sorry.
All right, we're looking it up. Okay, so that's going to be, it's basically the same. It's like a 6, 12, 24 for you.
Okay.
So that's going to be a mid-range, so you're going to subtract 2 from whatever you roll.
Okay. And I'm rolling on spell casting?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Here I go. Oh, maybe. Oh shit. First roll was a 1. My extra die was a 2. So.
Okay. Yep. You're able to kind of push a little bit of a wave up onto the edge there, but it doesn't reach him.
All right.
All right, Warwick, you're up, and Charlie's on deck.
Okay. I'm going to take a couple steps forward toward this guy and let it rip with... so I've got 1 extra shooting roll. So I'm going to do... With one hand, I'm going to shoot that emitter 1 more time, but then I'm also going to fire my weapon.
Okay.
Okay, so emitter is going to be... oh, sweet. Okay. Oh, sweet. 14. So 17 on the emitter.
And who are you shooting that at?
Oh, this guy right here.
The one closest to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
That guy right there. So 17 on the emitter, and then I got 4 with my shot.
Okay.
And that's with the hellfire rounds still that I had.
All right, so with the Hellfire, what'd you get?
4.
Okay. And that does not top his parry, so you missed on that one. That shot went wide. Hits the wall right next to him. And right. Charlie, you're up, but...
Did I get a direct hit on the emitter?
Oh, you took 2 shots?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have that ability.
Oh, okay. All right. So what'd you get on the emitter?
17.
So, oh yeah, you definitely got that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if memory serves me right, that doesn't do any damage to him, but it causes him to be distracted, I think.
Yeah, distracted.
Vulnerable and distracted, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He
all right.
He does not move that round.
Yep, that is correct. Okay, so he I'm going to put a little marker on him. Okay. All right. So he's distracted. Charlie, you're going to go after these little guys too. So the Chitin that Jonah was facing off against, he's going to attempt to grapple you, sir. And he got a 1. So he kind of lunges towards you, but isn't able to get any kind of hand hold on you. This other one over here that just kind of has appeared, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, is running towards Warwick. Got an extra 1, so he is going to attempt to claw at you. And it glances off of your metal hide, doing no damage.
Did you tear my jacket? You better not have torn my jacket.
Hey, there's a little fray there, I'm afraid.
Oh, dude.
Charlie.
All right. I'm going to, if the range seems to work, I will just slingshot this weapon, which is like a golf ball sized thing that's got lots of little pellets that will explode, and I'm going to try to land it right between these two spidery guys.
Okay.
Whereupon it will explode and shoot fiery hot little pellets toward them.
Okay.
If the range is not okay, I have a prototype like aeronautical delivery system for weaponry. That sounds risky.
Yeah, it does. No, I think your range is okay.
Okay.
Especially with a low ceiling.
Especially if you move up just a little bit. You can shorten that. If you go right behind Warwick, that'll put you in short range. Yeah, that should work.
Then is that a strength?
I'm going to say athletics.
Okay, it's the same. That's cool. I have an 8. Oh, I have an 8 on the 8 and a
Okay.
3.
All right, so
Sounds like a
re-roll
pretty
your 8.
traffic weather there.
Okay, re-roll your 8.
Oh my gosh, another 8.
All right, re-roll that again.
You're safe, Warwick. I was a little concerned. Okay, number 3. 8 and 3.
Hits me in the back of the head. Bing.
Okay, innocent bystanders. Okay, so you did not miss. Okay, so that's good. So Jonah, you are safe.
Good.
It's possible she might have hit you. So just where she happened to place it, it hits this back area right in here, and it sprays sideways and gets both of those guys. Go ahead and roll damage. And you, let's see here. Their parry was 5. And what was your total roll?
19.
Okay. All right. So that's 5.
What do I roll for damage?
You're going to roll whatever the damage is on
Right. Plus d6 plus 2.
Okay, and then 3 more d6 because you raised 3 times.
Okay. So it's a 4 and a 4. Those are my 2 dice.
Okay, so you got 8 so far, and now roll 6-sided dice 3 more times.
4.
Complicated.
4.
Okay, what's your total?
17.
17. Okay, so these two right here. That thing explodes and sends those little ball bearings out to each of them, and it just absolutely obliterates the two of them. And Jonah, you just see that thing just splatter right up against the side wall right next to you over here.
All right.
All right, so now we're going to go to Bendigo.
Right. So I just saw two of these guys blow up, and I see another one attacking Warwick.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to get me trusty boomerang out, and I'm going to wing it so that it goes. Let's see if I can show you the path I'm looking to take. I'm wanting the boomerang to come around like this, and it starts its return and knocks this dude in the back of the noggin and right into the poop.
Okay.
That's the goal.
All right. Wing it.
So what would that be?
Athletics.
Just concentrate. I'm sure you'll be okay.
Oh, yeah, well, we haven't been so far, so let's see if we can break that.
Take a breath.
A 1 and a 4. That's not good.
Well, you're 4. No, actually, it is not good. You're right. So it comes around and it just misses the guy as it loops around this way. Boom, boom, boom. Fortunately, it doesn't hit Charlie or Warwick, but it does come back to you to where you can catch it.
That would have been cool.
It would have been cool. All right, Henry.
All right, let me show you how it's done. Take the cane, aim it, and fire a perfect shot right at its head.
Okay.
Are you ready for that?
Ready.
I am, and I'm smiting it, which for me means sort of revving the energy up in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're gonna do. So
you're
going to be
stroking
rolling
your cane?
Yeah, I am stroking my cane.
On the dude's face.
What if I want to use a Benny to re-roll? Do I use a Benny to re-roll?
Yep. Just grab hold of one and put it out there on the table.
All right, putting a Benny on this one. Let me show you how it's done. I repeat.
Are you ready?
Because once wasn't enough.
Like that, right? Is that what I do?
Mm.
I don't know how to get rid of this. Oh, there you go. Okay, here we go. There we go. Got a 6. And then I'm at 11 plus 2 is 13. And I get a plus 2 on damage, but a second, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did I get with a 13? Did I get a raise?
Yes.
So what do I do? Roll another d6.
13 was your
my
actual
hit
attack.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Mm-hmm. You did 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You got 2 raises.
So do I roll 2d6 for that, or what do I do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's going to be 6, 12, 13 plus 4 is 17 damage.
Okay. All right. So you hit him, and just as you predicted, blew his head clean off. And then we roll back around to Jonah.
Can we hear anything else close at hand?
Give me a notice.
Probably won't get much. I got a 1 and a 2.
Okay. As far as you can tell, there's nothing else nearby.
Then I will just kind of wandered more towards the middle.
Okay.
Prepare for what's inevitably coming down the road.
Okay. And you can hold your action. Moira, what do you want to do?
I guess I'm gonna go peek around that corner if I can get up there.
Yep, you can get to the corner with your move. And that does open things up just a little bit further there for you.
I don't know how to turn her around. Sorry.
Okay. So you do see something coming around the corner there. Do you see it?
Do
right
I?
in, right in there. Just a little clip of something going into the darkness right here.
Okay.
Do you see where I'm pointing?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can take a shot at that. It's barely visible and it's moving quickly.
Towards me.
Yep.
All right. I guess I've got my gun out now. And you said if you aim, it takes the full round, though, right? That's not going to help.
Right.
Okay.
Henry, Kurt, thank you for looking that up. So if you do advance your roll as far as an attack and raise it, doesn't matter how many raises, you just get 1d6 extra. So it's not stackable. But I'm not going to backtrack anything. So
yeah.
Regardless, these guys are kind of the lesser powerful ones, so just one raise on that usually would do it. So
cool.
Okay, so Dana.
All right, I guess. And you said when you aim, it takes the full round to aim.
That's correct. Yes.
I guess I won't be doing that. I'm just going to be shooting into the dark, apparently. All right, I'm going to shoot at it.
Okay.
I hope. Big money. That was a 2. 2 and a 2.
2 and a 2. Okay, it's a miss. He just kind of disappears right as you're taking that shot, so you just lost sight of him.
All right,
work.
Do I see that same guy, or we see nothing else, right?
Right, yeah, he's out of your visual range at this point.
Okay, I'm just going to move forward and stop right here. And
you're
in the poop.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did move. Sorry. So I guess I'm gonna just move up here and hold my action.
Okay. All right. So Moira, roll notice. Notice for me. Roll notice.
Notice.
Wait a me. 9. How did I get a 9? Sorry. 6 sided die. 6. I got a 6, so I'm gonna roll again. I got a 5.
Yes. So
yeah. I noticed.
Yep.
Something.
All right. So you hear something now coming right at you around the corner, right here. Boom.
Okay. Boom.
And then another one, shoot.
Hi.
Joins right there. So you've got 2 on you right now. So Jonah and Warwick, the 2 of you guys, see these things now come into your vision, and they are coming right at Moira. Now, you're not going to be able to get a clear shot on this one unless you move. Moira, this one right here, either one of you could hit, but if you miss, there's a possibility you might hit Moira with a distance attack. Now, Jonah, you've still got to move. I think at least part of one. You moved, I think, 2 squares, maybe 3.
3.
Okay. Yeah, so you could still reach this guy here with the rest of your move.
Okay, I'll do that. And then go at him with the harpoon.
Okay.
And that is an agility, or is that a?
That's a fighting.
Sure. I got a 5 and a 5.
Okay, that's good. You can hit him with that.
Okay. And then damage is strength plus 6. I got an 8 on my 8 and a 5 on my 6. So I'll re-roll the 8.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I got a 4.
So 12 total.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, that's good. So you hit him, you drive that thing right into his chest and just lift him up off of the ground. And he writhes and falls limp. So you have successfully taken that one out.
Right.
Warwick.
Let's see. I think I can move 1 square, but there's no way I'm going to get that shot. And the other thing that I can do, the other 2 are not going to enjoy. Can I hold my action?
Yeah, you can still hold, sure.
Okay. I'm gonna have to hold my. I'll take a step forward, but I don't think I have any more steps than that. So.
Okay. Charlie.
I'm wondering if I can use the etheric goggles and a notice to try to gauge whether there's any magic going on down here, any source of power, origin, that kind of thing.
Yeah, you could do that. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It has to be within your visual range.
Okay.
Now, those also have kind of a night vision quality to it, so you can see a little bit further than what some of the others can.
Mm-hmm. Would it be a roll somehow on that power?
Is that a power or is that an item?
It's a power.
Okay, and so so then that you would be rolling whatever your arcane ability is that would be associated with that. So, and I forget which you are. You're not. Are you spellcasting or are you weird science?
Weird science.
Okay, so roll weird science.
Thank you. Ooh, I got a 6 on the 6.
Okay.
And a 2. 8.
Okay. As far as magic goes, you're not sensing anything. At least in the visual range. But since you stepped up, it's going to open you up a little bit more. And I think with that roll, I can reveal a little bit more of the map here for you. That opens up to about right there.
Okay.
So you do see another chitin that is making its way towards you all. All right, so
and you all.
Okay, I'll move toward it.
Okay. How, you moved once already. How much more move do you have? I don't know how many spaces you moved.
Am I looking at pace or?
Pace, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a 6.
So how far did you move? Do you remember?
I think I moved, I think I moved 3.
Okay, so you can move 3 more.
Okay.
Bendigo.
Okay. Has this little chitin guy down here moved?
Which one?
The one in front of Moira.
It's oh yeah, it was going to attack her, so maybe I should do that. Thanks for reminding me.
Sorry. And is there one behind me?
That's Peter.
Oh, okay, that's right. Yeah.
And Moira does attempt to grapple you with its forearms, and it's got a hold of you, but it's not a good solid grapple. So, but it's touching you and trying to get a good handhold. What's your parry?
5.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, it didn't quite make it.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
Bendigo.
So what I want to do, and I don't know if I can, is I want to take off running as hard as I possibly can, yelling, "Moira, drop to the ground!" And then right as she drops, jump kick this fool right into the poop. I just want to go airborne, both feet into its chest, and just try and knock this thing backwards off this one step. Is that possible, you think?
Yeah, I think it's possible. You parkour off that wall.
I mean, it would be possible if it wasn't me. But, all right, Henry, let me show you how it's really done. So what would I be rolling there? Is that a fighting?
I've been waiting.
Which is better, fighting or athletics for you?
Definitely fighting. And I have the brawler perk as well.
Yeah, go for that.
Okay. So let's see.
And he flies past right into the poop.
Hold on. I've only got 2 of these, but I'm going to spend a Benny real quick because I got a 3 and a 1. Yeah, hold on. Let me drop my Benny in. How do I access those? There we go. All right. Hardcore parkour. Okay, I got a 7.
Okay. All right, go ahead. You're going to move to this spot right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you hit, roll damage.
Okay, what would my damage be then?
It's going to be, your brawler gives you extra damage, right?
Yeah, it says strength of D8 and V D8, whatever V is.
I don't know what a V is.
I don't know either, but I wrote it down off of something. Okay, so strength is D8. So I roll a D8?
D8, yeah.
Okay. I roll the 6 as well, or? Oh, that's the wrong die. How did I get a 9 on a D8? That's the 10 die. Where's my 8? Okay. I don't know where my D8 went. Oh, here it is. I got a 5.
Okay. And that's on your D8, right?
Yes. Do I roll the 6 as well?
And you roll a 6 as well, yeah.
A 1.
Okay.
So I'm basically going to bounce off this guy and hurt myself.
So what was your total then? I'm sorry.
A 5 and a 1.
Okay, so a total of 6. But it just hits his toughness. So he is staggered, which I will say that tips him over into the water right there. But he's still moving it and able to react.
Not
At least
bad.
it looks
Not
kind of
bad.
cool.
Not bad.
I'll soften him up for you, Henry.
Maybe just keep working on that move a little bit. But it's got potential. It's got potential.
Well, thanks, mate.
My pleasure.
Okay, so Henry, that's you.
How far can I move?
Half your pace.
All right, so I move up. Does that give me enough? Can I see the guy now down there?
Not really, no.
All right, well, I'm going to fire at this guy all the way across then. Can I do that?
Yep. You got the range for it?
I'm sure I do. It's
See, there's a way I can measure this. Let me see.
20.
Here.
I can go 5, 10. What does that mean? I forgot the 3 kinds of ranges. It's got 3 numbers.
Short, medium, and
Short, medium, and long
Short,
range.
medium, and long. So he's going to be. Are we doing it by square? Is each square a number?
Yes, that's 1. Each square is 1.
Yeah, I'm going to have to take a penalty on it of -2. It's medium range for me. But that shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be a problem at all, right? I'm going to shoot him. Ooh, a 6 on the 6-sided dice, a 6 again on the 6-sided dice, and a 4. So we're looking at, I get a +2 on it. So that's a +2, -2.
Yep, +2, -2.
So we're looking at 6, 6, 4. We're looking at 16 on the hit.
That's a hit with a couple of raises.
And we're going to get 5 damage, 10 damage, and then 1 for the raise, 3 damage. 13 + 2 is 15 damage.
All right, you splatter him up against the back wall. He's out. Jonah, back to you.
I'm gonna move back to the middle and hold my action.
Okay. Moira.
I'm gonna peek a little further around the corner. Got my dark sight, so.
Yeah, you can see him in the water there.
No, I'm looking down the hallway.
Oh, down the hallway there. Okay.
I don't know if that's
I'll clear that out for you. Yeah, things a little jumpy here. Sorry, I'm lagging a little bit. Okay, there you go. So that opens up that whole area and it kind of dead ends right there.
At a bridge.
Yep.
Okay.
So
can I
right
move-
now, all you can see is the one in the water.
Okay.
Since I only went one square, I can move again, right?
Yep.
Here. Is he like hanging on the edge or is he in the poopy
He
water?
is in the water right now. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna try to hate doing this. I'm gonna try to drown him in the poopy water.
Okay.
Like
Oh.
That'll be a
Just take your foot gently on his head.
that'll
No.
be a fighting.
What about it? All right. Let's try this, shall we? Ooh. Okay. Here I go. Oh, I got a 6 on that one. That's great. That's good because
Okay.
I get to roll that again, and I got a 5. I'm gonna roll
Okay.
this again, and I got a 2
Wait, you rolled it again?
because I got a 6 on my 6.
6. So you
My
got
5 is 6.
11 total?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, so that's a raise. So you're gonna roll strength plus a d6.
Plus D6. Okay. Strength. Well, I got a 4, and it's 4. And I got a 1 on my D6. So I got a 4 on my 4 for strength.
Okay, roll that again.
Ah, all right. Yeah, hold on. It's a weird shape. I'm sorry.
And I got a 3.
Okay, so 8 total. All right, so he is already staggered. He's in the water. You push him down underneath, and you can kind of feel him struggling against you, and then all of a sudden he goes limp.
Ugh.
Okay.
All right, so you've vanquished another one. All right. At this point, everything kind of goes quiet. And the area has now kind of gone still at this point. Now you can still hear some moaning, and the moaning is a little bit stronger, and it's kind of coming from over towards this area right over in here. Just beyond your vision.
Charlie, can you go check that out? Across that little bridge? You probably don't weigh as much as I do.
I weigh 13 stone. So I'm not sure of that. I might outclass you in that.
Are we still keeping tabs on our spider friend?
Back behind you, Pete.
Yeah.
He's doing what he's told. He's staying put.
Maybe we should bring him up and see which way he would go.
I was getting ready to haul him up to where I am. Peter, come over here.
Boop.
Do you sense any more of the spiders or the chitins?
He raises his hand and he points off into the darkness.
Over the wooden, not the bridge, but the planks, right?
Yep, the planks.
We go that way.
I do move forward, but I'm not able to move it on the screen. Just
Oh, you're not?
something is not working technically.
Okay, let's see here. What's going on?
I think I can move it.
Yep. Okay.
Thanks.
All right, so that'll open up a little bit more of the chamber there for you so you can see. It puts you, whoop, did not work. Reveal areas. There you go. Puts you to about right there.
Okay.
Okay. Charlie, you're leading, everybody else following. I'll let you guys move where you want to go. And I'll clear off space as you go.
I have a blade in my arm that I can use to hack through any more webbing if there is still webbing over this area.
And really, at this point, since you have been noticed, it's kind of moot. You're still going to have to move at what we would consider to be half speed, but I'm not going to make you just move 3 spaces each time. So you just move kind of where you want to go, and then I'll clear off as we need to. All right, so who's leading? Jonah. All right, keep moving in the direction you want to go. Nothing much more to clear off there. All right, Jonah.
Yeah.
You're able to clear off this area here, and you see another one of the creatures that is swimming across, or actually not swimming, but swinging across the muck from one side to the other, landing right here.
All right. I'll post up right there.
Okay.
You want us to take him out?
Yeah, if he's got a clear shot, might as well.
Indigo, would you like a little practice with your boomerang there on him?
I love it, mate.
I'll
Yeah,
back it up. You take the first one.
You guys mind if I take the first shot at this guy?
Just let me duck first.
You got to give him a little bit more practice, I think.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
It's my pleasure.
Let's see.
All right, you can move up then to go to about right here if you like, to get you shorter range.
Meanwhile, I've prepared my my rifle behind him to take him down when he misses.
You're going to take me down or the other guy?
When he-
I don't know which one's a bigger liability. Okay, so my boomerang is... What is that, athletics? Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
That did not sound good.
I got a 6 and a 2, so I have an 8. Well, I had a 6 and a 1. I re-rolled the 6. I got an 8 total.
Okay, so you got an 8 total.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. You can hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Let's see. Damage on the boomerang is strength plus d4. So a 6. Oh, I got a 6. Do I get to roll it again?
Yep.
And a 3, and then I also roll a d4. Whoops. And a 1. So what would that be? 10. I mean, it's a boomerang. It's not going to do that much damage.
Okay. All right, so you hit him, and he topples over and goes into the muck back behind him there and disappears out of sight.
Bobby, good job of that, man.
Well, thank you. I pat Henry on the back and I say, stand down, mate. It's been taken care of.
Put my cane down. You're doing better. You're doing better. Proud of you.
Well,
We'll
thank
keep
you.
practicing. We'll just line these guys up and we can just take one at a time like soda pop. I guess there wasn't soda pop back then. Like whiskey bottles. Scotch.
I don't know if I understand the love fest tonight between Henry and Bendigo. Do you guys go to like the voracious beaver or whatever the heck that thing's called?
It's a voracious beaver. We've been mates since the beginning of our time together. We've been working on our combat skills together.
With robot.
Henry, roll a notice.
Me?
Yep.
Fortunately, my only good thing is shooting, not noticing things. No, really bad at noticing things. Rolled a 3.
A 3?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So let's see what happens here.
I'm good at shooting shit.
Does anybody notice that when Chris turns to the right, his nose disappeared?
We were talking about that earlier.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, Henry.
Yes.
Right below you in the area there where the water kind of meets up with the lip of the sidewalk that you're walking on. You hear this thwip, and you see some webbing that just kind of suddenly appeared right at your feet, and exactly where it came from, it's kind of hard to tell because of all of the webbing that is going on here, but that definitely landed near you. So something just shot something at you.
Did anybody see where that came from? Did you see that? Did you see that? The webbing shot from something. Anybody see anything?
No.
Bendigo and Jonah, you can roll a notice.
I've got the cane. I'm looking all around.
I did get a 4 on my notice.
Okay.
I got a 4.
Okay. Both of you see right in this area right here a pair of glowing eyes just on the edge of the darkness up there. And that seems to be where that strand is coming from.
Right over there, mate. Right over there. Look at them. They're glowing.
Is our purpose here to kill everything, or do we need to talk to things or do something like that? Are we killing everything?
We got Pete.
No, we got Pete, so we can kill everything else. All right. Who's next in the turn order here?
So we're back to Jonah.
I just start running across the planks toward the thing.
Okay, now it is up in the ceiling, so it's got about 15 feet on you up above.
Now I'll get across the plank and go to throw the harpoon at it.
Okay, all right, athletics.
I got a 10, which is the high on that, and also I'll roll that again, and then I got a 7.
Okay. So 17 total?
Yeah.
Okay. That definitely hits with a raise. So roll your damage.
And that damage is strength +6. On that, I got a 5 and a 2.
7. Okay, so you toss it and it glances off of the armor of that chitin and falls just on the sidewalk just below. So fortunately it didn't go into the muck.
All right.
Moira.
Okay. Can I see it from where I'm at?
Mm-hmm. And Warwick, you're on deck, so be thinking about what you want to do.
I got you.
actually think I'm gonna move over. Whoops, where'd I go? Oh, I disappeared. Oh, sorry. I've disappeared behind somebody. I think that was you, Andy. I'm sorry about that.
There you go. I got it.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna move right about there. Can I
Okay.
see where it is? Is it like in a spider web up in the ceiling?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's kind of attached itself to the ceiling and is kind of standing upside down.
Okay. I'm gonna try to make the rock or the stone using my elemental manipulation. I'm going to try to make the stones that it's attached to just fall
Okay.
with it. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do that.
So that is it's going to be a -2 to whatever you roll because of the distance.
-2.
Mhm.
Okay. And I use my 10-sided die. Okay, spell casting, yeah?
Yep.
Alright. Good money, big money, big money. Okay, I got a 9 on my 10-sided die.
Okay, so that's a 7.
2 on my 6-sided. So I guess a 9.
Okay.
I'm subtracting 2.
Yep, so that's a 7. That's all right. That still works.
Whew.
So you're able to loosen up that stone that he's on, and he starts to tumble to the ground. I'm going to roll athletics for him. And he saves. So he just lands just right on the edge. Boom, right there. And Warwick.
I'm pretty far away from a shot. I really don't have a clear shot just because that corner right there. So I guess I'm going to hold my action and move up here past. Yeah, I guess I'll try to squeeze up here past him. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Moving is free though, right?
Yep.
Oh, moving is free?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go past that guy. And so I'm going to start my way across here. And I'll hold my action.
Okay. All right, so we're going to go to the Chitin now. Henry or Jonah? Jonah, what is your... Oh, it doesn't matter because he's shooting. Okay, so you see the Chitin reach out with its wrists towards you, and it spins a web in your direction, and it gets a hold of you. You can roll an athletics to try to free yourself from it.
Really?
Okay. Is it? Can I tell if is it going to try to like pull me towards it, or can I? Do I have any sort of idea of what the intent is?
Yeah, it seems like he's going to try to pull you towards him.
What I'd like to try to do is kind of go with it, like maybe even kind of lean in that direction because my harpoon is over there.
Sure.
Like maybe try to just go a little bit faster than they would pull and kind of slide and grab it.
Okay. He does pull, and he rolled a 1, so it goes. And if you want to go with that, you can fall forward 1 space.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. Harley.
So I think I should be able to move to the end of the little bridge so that I have a clear shot.
Mm-hmm.
And I will just try to Hello Kitty a big pellet, like a, what is that? You know, like a little softball sized, not an exploding grenade, just what do you call it? Little cannon.
Little cannonball.
Little
Like a
Bag
ball bearing?
gun.
What?
Beanbag, an apple. A peach?
It lost me at Hello Kitty.
Yeah, we're all.
It's a new verb. I'm gonna Hello Kitty it.
And just for the record, another one appeared off to the right.
Oh, yay. Okay. So that is a 5.
And that misses. It goes long. Okay, so Bendigo. You're on mute.
Sorry. I actually lost my connection for a minute there. Okay. So this little critter's still alive, and we got another one coming.
Mm-hmm.
Is this me?
Yeah.
Where's my name?
That's you. Yep.
Okay. I think I want to... I don't have a shot at this one. But if I came over to here, I would, right? How far can I move? 6?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to run to here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to shoot it.
Okay.
Because I've still got... Let me see my notes. A 38 pistol. That does 2d6 damage with Hellfire bullets.
Okay.
So I'm going to take a shot at it right now.
All right.
And the range on that is 10, 20, and 40. So this should be considered a short range, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's see. What do I roll for that? Shooting?
Yep.
Cool. See if I can get anything higher than a 1.
I'm going to yell out, Jonah, get down.
Okay, I got a 10. And a 2, so I got a 12. Whenever you rolled.
Okay, so that is raise.
Yeah, and I also have marksman.
Oh, you got marksman. What does that
Yeah.
do for you?
It says athletics or shooting D8.
Oh, okay.
Whatever that means.
Cool.
But my shooting is already a 10.
Okay, that's fine then.
Okay.
I'll have to look that up, but
Okay.
You certainly have hit him without a problem. So go ahead and roll plus a d6.
Okay. So 2d6, and then I have the hellfire damage, so it's d6 plus 1.
Okay.
So let's see. Get my d6. Roll that 3 times. A 1, a 3, and a 2.
And you were
3,
shooting
5,
this
6.
one, correct?
Yes. So I got
Okay.
6. I was shooting this guy up here.
Okay, 6 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not much.
Yep. You hit him and it explodes, but it doesn't seem to have too much effect on him.
Just makes him angry.
Mm-hmm.
Crikey. These guys are tough.
All right, I'll take another shot at him. I'll move up.
Mhm.
Come next to Bendigo.
Okay.
Take this. Do the exact same move as our friend Bendigo here. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Rolled a 12. 10 plus 2 is 12.
That's a hit.
Is it a
Definitely a raise.
okay.
2 raises to be exact.
1, 2. So I do 10 damage.
Okay, he is staggered.
Nice.
Okay. Jonah.
He's basically standing on top of where my harpoon is, right?
Yes, pretty much.
I'll kind of jump forward and slide and try to grab it, and then stab up or stab however I'm oriented there.
Okay, make an athletics to grab it.
Okay. 10. I got a 6 and a 5.
Okay, you can grab it.
Okay.
And then roll your attack.
And that's fighting.
Mm-hmm.
I got a pair of 2s.
Ooh.
But I could use a Benny, right?
You can use a Benny.
I'm going to do that.
Okay.
I got an 8 and a 4.
Is 8 your top?
No.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So 8 is good enough. You can hit him, roll damage, and spend your Benny.
Yep. Benny is spent. And strength. 6. I got a 6, which is the highest on the 6, and a 1, so 7.
Boy, these guys are tough.
No, they're just bouncing off.
Yeah, you hit him and it gets caught up in the armor and it just kind of cuts him just a little bit. You can see just a little bit of greenish blood kind of spill out, but he's still moving. But he's not able to do anything back to you just yet. Moira.
All right. I'm gonna, the guy that's over here on the right, I don't know how to signal where he is. He's
Yep.
over there by himself.
Right over here. Yep.
Yes, thank you. I'm gonna try again with the poopy water trick.
Okay.
Gentle manipulation. I want to grab him with the water.
Mm-hmm.
And put it down into the river of poo.
Okay.
I'm gonna try my best. Okay. Oh, 10.
That's a -2 again.
Sludge. Okay. So
Now you can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. Any way you go, it's going to be medium range.
well, that's better. So, right. Where did you say I could go?
Oh, actually, if you move up here, you're going to have to push through Bendigo and Henry, but you can get there.
I know, that's why I was thinking about going towards the other guy, because they're blocking
No,
the
well, I know, but if you go here, that's as far as you can move. That still puts it in medium range for you. If you move here, it'll go.
You need to move up. That's right.
Go short range.
Sure. Well, she's kind of small. Can she crawl between
Yeah,
the
she can get through. You can get through. You can pass through a space.
Right there?
Yep.
Okay.
Right here.
And I'm gonna do it. Oh, right there.
Beep. Right
There. Bloop. Okay. See, you've already got the artwork representing what's gonna happen here. Reach
I do,
it.
yeah.
Okay. Rolling my spell casting. And I got a 6 on a 10-sided die, and I will get a 3 on my. So do we always add them together? So I got 9. Is that right?
Say it again. Sorry.
Do we always add the 2 die together?
You do not.
Okay.
No.
I didn't think
You take the higher of the 2.
I'll get a 6.
And if that higher of the 2 is the top number on that die, then you roll it again. Yeah. But you got a 6. Okay.
Got a 6.
And and you're shooting, or no, you're using the power. Okay, that's cool. All right, so you're able to do that.
Okay.
And you're trying to pull him into the water, correct?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to roll an athletics for him. Oh, God, he resists it. He doesn't go under.
Okay. So he's just covered in poopy water instead.
Covered in poopy water, Warwick.
All right, I'm moving closer here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gets me about there. I am going to, while I'm moving, I'm putting away the sonic emitter, and I'm drawing my other pistol. I'm going to take 2 shots, one at him and one at the ceiling above him. See if I can get some ceiling to fall down on top of him.
Okay.
All right, so let's do the shot at him first. 6, 4. I got a 6 on that one. Well, let's see, how far is that? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. That is. Alright, so that's medium range, so that's really a 4.
Okay, that's a
And
hit.
that's a shot on him, and then for the ceiling to
Oh,
see
wait.
if I.
Did you subtract your 2 dice?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
okay,
the
all
4.
right,
That's the
okay,
4.
Cool.
Because I rolled a 6.
Gotcha.
And then, ooh, sweet. Okay. Oh, and then that one is a 4 as well. To hit the ceiling right above him, see if I could chunk down some ceiling on top of him.
Okay, and that was subtracting the 2 as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll your damage on the gun.
Oh, okay. Let's see, damage on the gun. That's the Hellfire round, so I gotta do 3 d6s. 10.
Okay. He is staggered with that.
Okay.
And then you're going to roll a d6 for the second shot.
Oh, okay. That's 2.
Yep. It hits him, but he's already staggered, so it doesn't look like it did anything else.
Okay.
And then it goes to them, but neither one of them can move. So Charlie, you're up.
I don't think I was able to move the last time in terms of just moving the avatar. So I
Yep.
think I could move, if we're going at full speed now, 12 paces.
Was it your intent to move last time?
What did I try to do last time?
You tried to throw something at
Yes.
the one dude.
Because I said I wanted to move to the end of the bridge to get a straight shot.
Terribly sorry, I did not hear you say that, so that might have changed. So you wanted to go there?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Okay.
That's okay. I mean, I couldn't move myself, so I just...
I forgot that you couldn't move yourself, so that's my bad. I
used-
didn't see you move, so that didn't register with me.
I just used the power of imagination to
Okay.
put myself in that spot. Okay, so I would like to close the gap between myself and the bad guy in front of Jonah.
Okay. Gap is
And-
closed.
Okay. Then I will reach out with my arm and grab him by the throat, chest, and just slam him to the ground.
Okay. All right. That will be fighting.
Okay. Them's fighting words. Ooh. 3 and 4. So I got a 4.
And no exploding dice.
No.
Okay. All right. So you can get a hold of him, but you don't have any no damage on that.
Okay.
Okay. Bendigo.
Right. I'm gonna move up to here, and I'm gonna chuck my boomerang over here at this guy. No. Yeah. I'm gonna do
Across
the
the
boomerang.
way?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and knock him in the head. Let's see. So raw athletics. That was dumb. I got a 3.
Right. It missed.
Damn it. Henry.
Henry, you're up.
I'm right next to Bendigo again, right next to him, advancing with the cane. Take a shot.
I offer my shoulder that if you want to rest it on something.
I rolled a 3.
I shouldn't have used my shoulder.
Just blew off your ear.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't really work well for me. I think I just need to sort of be more free form. I'll use a Benny. What the hell? Let's just use a Benny and get this thing. Let's use a Benny and try that again. Go, Benny. Go. I know where to put it now. Right there. Okay, got it. Here we go. Let's do this again. There we go. Hold on a second. That's going to be a 12. A 12, and the damage is going to be That's a raise, right? 5. Only 9 on the damage.
Okay. All right. That's all you needed.
Finally took one of them down.
Took him out. All right, back to Jonah.
So I'm still kind of on the ground and like jabbing at this guy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'll just try to do it again.
Okay.
I got a 4 to hit.
Okay. All right. So you've still got that thing kind of in him. You're kind of pushing, but that armor is really thick and you're not able to quite get it through.
Okay.
Moira.
All right. I'm gonna move over here.
Oh,
Next to
hold up. Go
No.
back. Because Jonah, Charlie's right there now. You have him flanked. So it is going to give you, was that, Kurt, what's that give him, a +1 or +2?
I don't know offhand. I can look it up for you. You want me to look it up?
Let's see here.
Like a teaming up.
That's a
kind of
gang up, I think, right? 101. Yeah, it's a +1. So it would have just been a 5. Yeah, so it still didn't do it. Sorry, buddy.
All right.
Okay, so Moira.
I guess. Actually, I'm just gonna hold my. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna hold.
Gonna hold Warwick.
Guy sounded can't go anywhere, right?
You can move. Yeah,
No, I mean he can't. The monster, the Chitin.
that's true. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I'll just watch from afar.
Okay, Warwick, you're up.
So does the map go further to the right or further up?
Both.
Oh, okay.
I can open up that space for you, but truthfully, where it is a dead end.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna go forward here.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Okay.
And I can see that creature laying on the ground.
Yep.
But Charlie's kind of behind him, so I'm not gonna risk it.
Okay. His stagger goes away. And he's going to attempt to grapple you, Father Maple. Nope, he doesn't. He takes a swipe and just misses you the top of your head. He's trying to grab your throat, but just missed. Charlie.
Can I
Take him out, Charlie.
yeah. I'm trying to figure out which would be stronger to just cold to just punch him or to like grab the harpoon and add my strength to Father Maple's
Ooh, that sounds cool.
combo move.
That sounds cool. Grab it.
Okay.
That's it. Grab his harpoon.
That'll be a fighting.
Well, yeah, not so. It's a 2 and a 4 again.
Okay. +1 would be a 5, but unfortunately still not enough. You grab hold and you start jamming it into, and it's just that wherever it is that he's got it, it's just caught between 2 plates of that armor, and it's just pinching it, and it's not able to push through. Bendigo.
I don't think I should use my boomerang right now. Okay. So I'm close enough. Is this? Oh, I'm down here. Okay. I'm gonna skirt around,
Mm-hmm.
go to here,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna jump over him. And I'm gonna try and just grab this guy by the neck and pull him to the ground.
Okay.
And hopefully maybe the weight of me doing that will also kind of work that harpoon in the rest of the way and take this guy out.
Okay.
So let's do a spectacular fail. That's athletics, right?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. Ooh, I got a 6.
All right. And that's a +2. So that gives you an 8.
I rolled it again and I got a 5. So that's a 13.
Okay. All right. So you bound off the wall, grab hold of his shoulders, and flip over the top of him. And you hear his neck. So you grab him by like the pinchers up in front. You hear his neck just snap. You pull him forward and throw him right into the muck. He's gone.
Finally.
He took a while.
That puts me over here.
All right. So it's going to open up some more visibility for you guys. Pulls you into that area there. So your tunnel continues to move forward in that direction, dead ending to the left over here and straight up ahead, but it continues on to the right around this way. And since it is a little bit after 11, for sake of time, if you guys want to move up into this area right up in here, I can tell you what you see there.
And I make Peter come with us. So.
Okay, yeah, we'll get him up there for you. Where is he? There's he at? Right there.
Way down there.
I'll get Henry up there. We'll get Charlie up there. There we go. Now we're all one big happy family. So this opens up to a space just around the bend here. Revealing this area right in here.
Oh,
just
dear.
around the corner, you see 1, 2, 3, 3 figures. And then another one that is up in the ceiling area there. This one is a little bit different than the other ones. Let's see here. I'm going to share screen.
There's also a dude in the far right-hand corner.
Oh, thanks. Yep. There's another one up there.
It's a spider-billed platypus.
That is the creature that you see up in the ceiling. Several chitin there lie in wait, but in this case, they don't immediately attack. And crawling down a great web along the left of the chamber, above a large pile of slime, is a larger spider creature that stands about 7 feet tall. It is both masculine and feminine in appearance, and it moves with a frightening elegance along the web. It is either beautifully horrific or horrifically beautiful, depending on your perspective. It speaks as you come around the corner. Ah, the flies have invaded our web, I see. Why have you come to destroy my children, topsiders?
Go on, Pete. Tell him.
He's like, blood.
Let me
You're
get out.
Your creatures are killing people, and we can't have that.
Oh, but my dear, I have lied in wait for a human woman that could conceive of my progeny for generations. When I heard poor little Antonia's infant cries, I made my way to this faraway land. Alas, her poor mother didn't survive the experience. But I knew my one and only child would eventually come of age, and oh, how proud I am of her. She has brought me the family I have yearned for, and now you are here to take it all away. Destroy them, my children. Avenge your brethren. And that is where we'll stop for tonight.
Well, looks like we got a situation here.
Yeah, a little situation coming up. Big battle is straight ahead.
All right.
All right. Well, good
Well-
game, guys.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks, everyone. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
night together. See you all later. Have a great one.
See you
Everybody
next
stay
week.
safe.
Okay, bye.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.